Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, I always try to have thematic shows. It just hit me. We're having from Hope House, which is great celebration, beer, and then animals. And so I'm going to start it off with Lynn Siegel. How you doing?
Good.
Executive Director of Hope House, and I am so glad to have you on the sofa.
Thank you so much.
How can I tie in beer and animals with Hope House? What do you think?
Well, Hope House does a lot of parties that involves beer.
Yeah.
And a number of people with disabilities that we support have animals. So I think it really does.
That's a great start.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of what you've been doing for a few years here now, is kind of
Yes.
connecting some of those dots and really bringing quality of life to a certain segment of our community.
Absolutely.
And before we get into Stockley Gardens and all the parties you're having, let's talk about that. How long have you been with Hope House?
33 years.
Holy moly. Okay, now how long has Hope House been around then?
About 40 years. We were started by a group of parents in the late 60s, and then they were more of an advisory group. In 1978, they came back together, really reconstituted themselves, and that's when I was hired.
Okay, now let's, for the viewer, because they drive up Monticello and they see the thrift shop
Yes.
with the mermaid.
Yes.
And they say, is that Hope House? No. And they go to Stockley Art Show or many of the other parties. Is that Hope House? Is it?
Well, it is all Hope House.
So what is Hope House?
Well, I think what Hope House is a mission, and the mission is to support people, adults with disabilities, to live, work, and be part of community. That's what we are.
Okay. And it's more than just one house.
Oh, yes, yes. I think that's an interesting history. We started out doing group homes, like everybody in the country did. You know, you say, okay, you have this label. It's like picking everybody that wears eyeglasses and saying you're going to live together. We did it that way. So everyone with an intellectual disability lived in a group home. But then in '84, we did something very profound. We asked the people that were living in the group homes, do you like living here? And the answer was no. I want my own home. I want a good job. I want friends. I want romance. So we tackled the home part, and we started closing all of our group homes down and setting people up in their own apartments or homes. And so we're all over Hampton Roads, 130 people.
Wow. Now, how did you get into this?
You know,
Or are there some mornings you wake up and say, how did I get into this?
well, I don't have a person with a disability in my family, and I was training to be a special ed teacher. And then I found a job living in a group home with 8 women with disabilities. Now, this was back in 1975, 76. So these folks had just come out of large state institutions.
That's right. That's kind of when things were in transition.
They were all older than me, and I really became the 9th person living in the house, right? You know, the ladies from the church would come over to bring us Valentine candies. I'm sitting on the couch, too, while they're all speaking loudly to us. You know, and that it changed my life. It changed my life, and I knew then that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Well, okay, let's talk about transition, because we're now in kind of a new era, though.
Yes, we are.
I mean, we kind of forget that we used to have these state institutions. I mean, Stanton and the whole 9 yards. We'll just put them out, and somehow people with disabilities will find a way, right?
Right.
We've got tight budgets now.
Yes. Yes, but we also have the Department of Justice in our state, and that has raised the stakes quite a bit. They came in, did an investigation, and they said, Virginia, you cannot stay at the bottom, ranked at the bottom in terms of funding people with disabilities, and be the 7th richest state. You're not meeting American with Disability Act or laws with Olmstead. You need to do something about these training centers. And lo and behold, isn't it amazing? The General Assembly found some money.
Okay, so that helps.
So yes, we're right. This is the biggest thing that's happened in my career.
Now, if you were to ask your clients, are you happy? What would they say to you?
Well, people with disabilities are like anybody else. They're really individuals. So some, I would say, let's say a minority would say, I'm ecstatic. Are you kidding me? I love my job. I love my home. I love my boyfriend. My parents are still alive. Things are great. And you have a minority that says, I don't like this job. I want a girlfriend. I miss my family. But the people, the vast majority, some things are great and some things they want different. Not any different than us.
I've got a little story, and it was one of it's a client of yours, and when I went to the gym, he would be at the gym.
Yeah.
And he always recognized me from being watching Norfolk Perspectives.
Yeah.
And then he was a member of the Sertoma Club.
Right.
You know, and he was
Yes.
integrated and mainstreamed into the community. So when you talk about living a normal life,
Yes.
and it really wasn't until I think I went to Stockley Gardens one time I realized that he was one of your clients.
Yes, that's exactly what we want. We would like to be more invisible, especially for people that we're supporting in their lives, that people don't associate them with an agency, they associate with them as Joe.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
I know.
Joe.
Yeah.
Really a special guy.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of alluded to funding.
Yeah.
Is that why you have the parties?
Yes. Yes. I mean, freedom is not free, as you probably know. And we're the only organization in the state of Virginia that serves people exclusively in their own homes. Everybody else is doing it in group homes. So you can make the funding work there. You can't do it by serving individuals really individually. So we do events to raise money. We run a thrift shop to raise money. Variety of partnerships to raise money to augment the budget, which is fairly tight in the state.
Yeah. So Stockley Art Show,
It's
May 19th and 20th. I got my checkbook ready, and I'll
I
walk over
know.
from church on Sunday.
Good, good, good. It is our major fundraiser, and I love the history on that too. The Ghent Art Show operated there, and then the powers that be moved it to Town Point Park, right? And there's a small group of artists. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. 30 of them. And they partnered with us, and Stockley Gardens was born 25 years ago, and is still going strong. Don't hear too much about anything
Well, then
else.
I got another piece of Raquet, I think it's called. So I hope you have them back.
Yes, he's a
Yeah, okay, you know what I'm
yes,
ta- yeah, it's-
yes, he's a great artist.
That's kind of. Now I also get in trouble at the Stockley Art Show because I don't know when to come home.
I know,
It's a great connection.
I know. My apartment is full of Stockley artists.
So, so you got other parties coming up, but what are ways that the viewer can help?
Well, I think the first way is just contact us, because there's a variety of volunteer opportunities, either with the events, just help us with Stockley, or the thrift shop by donating, or actually getting involved with people with disabilities and true friendships, which is really the most helpful.
Okay, I normally don't make news on this show, but I hear there's an announcement coming.
There is. There is. We have.
And are you going to share this?
I am,
Okay,
just
cool.
with you. We've just been notified that an organization called Anchor, which is a national organization, has just named Hope House the best service provider in the country.
Awesome!
And we will pick up our award in Washington, D.C. This coming weekend.
Awesome.
I
So
know.
for those that think it's just a thrift store or just Stockley Art Show or another party around, it's also an award-winning organization.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you.
33 years, did you think?
Never, but it takes a lot longer to change the world.
It does. But we have an awesome community that hopefully will continue to be there with you.
No, totally supportive community.
Yeah, super.
It's kept me
thanks,
here.
Thanks for everything that you guys are doing to bring fun to the community, but also to
Yeah.
bring Joe to the community.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
absolutely.
Okay, when we come back, hang around because we're going to be talking about beer.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
When we come back, we're talking about beer, and that's all we're going to do is talk about it. Stay tuned.